Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm Tracey Christensen, your host on Community Connection. The Utah Festival Opera and Musical Theater provides many unique services to all the state of Utah throughout the year. Michael Ballum joins me now to tell us more about these programs and events. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Tracey. Thank you. We do serve the whole state, not just in the summer. In the summertime, we do 4 major works in repertory, and this year they are Vanessa, American opera, The Student Prince, great operetta, Les Miserables, and Oklahoma. But aside from the summer season, we're in most school districts throughout the state of Utah. We have a program called Opera by Children, where we go into the schools and assist the teacher in mentoring the children to create their own operas. And I mean create them. The lyrics, the melodies, sets, costumes, they manage themselves. 75,000 children in the state of Utah have now written their own original operas through our help. We believe very strongly in that. We also go throughout the state for the Utah High School Musical Theater Awards. Utah does more musical theater per capita than any state in the union, and so we go to every high school that would like to participate. There are 56 high schools that did musicals last year, and 28 of them became part of our competition, and we send 2 professional judges to the school. They see the musical, we make nominees, and the 10 best come and compete for best musical. But besides that, we have best actor, best actress, costumes, orchestra, and so forth. And the 2 winners, male and female, actor and actress, are sent at our expense to New York City for a week to work with the great Stephen Sondheim, Hal Prince, the great Broadway personalities, directors, choreographers, and so forth, and then they compete, and the winners there are awarded $250,000 worth of scholarship to any school they want to go.
How amazing.
We've done it now for 4 years, and we plan on doing it for 400 years.
That is an incredible opportunity.
It's a way to honor those teachers, especially, who dedicate their lives to put on those musicals. It takes a very special person to be willing to do that. And of course, the way we are able to fund that is through the festival that happens in the summer, usually from the first week of July to the first week of August. This year, July 9th to August 9th. 160 different events will take place.
So that's wonderful how you take those funds and give back to the state.
We feel very strongly about that.
And so many of your events and your shows are held at the Ellen Echols Theater.
Yes, they are.
Talk about that.
The Ellen Echols Theater was an opera house built in 1923. It fell into hard times during the 70s and 80s, and it was really dilapidated. I came back from New York City, where I had an apartment for 35 years, and determined she needed to come back to life, and thanks to the Echols Foundation, the George and Dolores Doré Echols, she was restored back to her original glory. We're doing the same thing around the corner with the Utah Theater, an opera house that was built the year after that in 1924, became a movie house in the 30s, and has been a movie house until it was purchased for us by Larry and Gail Miller, and through the philanthropy of wonderful donors, including the Echols Foundation, she's going to come back to life, bigger and greater than she was. And at that point, we will expand the season so that we won't be doing just 4 in repertory. We'll be doing 6 to 8, like the Shakespeare Festival in Cedar City does.
Right.
We bring in some extraordinary artists. This year we have performers from the Metropolitan Opera, because the Met is not in season in the summertime. We have Broadway stars. We have glorious musicians in our pit. We have 80 instrumentalists in the pit, and they come from the major symphonies of the world. The Houston Symphony, the Philadelphia Orchestra, even the New York Philharmonic, because those enterprises don't function in the summer, and they would rather come to Logan. Who wouldn't want to come to Logan in the summertime?
Well, that is so wonderful for you as a founder, and I think that that's just perfectly orchestrated to have a summer festival and to bring him here. And it's not hard to get him here, is it?
No, it is not. The first year, where's Utah? Is what a lot of people said. But after our first year, we've had throngs of people audition. I usually cut off at 1,000. I audition 1,000 singers a year in 24 major cities in the United States. And from there, I will choose 60, the best of the best. They come to Logan because we rehearse for 5 weeks before we open. That is unheard of in the operatic realm, and they like that. In fact, many artists, when they know they have a role coming up at the Metropolitan Opera where they'll get 1 week of rehearsal, they'll come to Logan and get 5 weeks of rehearsal and 9 chances to do the role, so they feel confident when they walk out on the stage of the Met. That's often how we attract artists of international stature. We rehearse. And for me, that's the best part of what we do. That's the real creative part.
Well, tell us about the website where we can go and see these incredible performers and amazing shows.
Either UFOMT, which stands for Utah Festival Opera and Musical Theater.org, or just utahfestival.org.
Exciting. Thank you, Michael Ballin, for being with us.
Thank you, Tracy.
Here at 11, it's our privilege to bring our viewers information about programs and events going on all throughout our community. If you'd like to learn more about the Utah Festival Opera and Musical Theater, please visit KBYU11.org and click on Community Connection. Thanks for being with us, and please join us next time on Community Connection.